Hello, bit of a random video, and after talking to Mel from the gym via Instagram and tattoos and tattoo tours, I've decided that I'm going to do a video that I've wanted to do for a while, and she told me to do it as well. So one of my things that I've wanted to do after the Yanes is to do things that I've always wanted to do, but I've been putting off. So one of them is a tattoo tour. So what's a tattoo tour? It's a little bit of a rundown of like all the tattoos I've got, the story behind them, why I've gotten them, and kind of like what resonates with them, I guess, for me. And the biggest part I would say above all for all these tattoos, and it might sound morbid, but I think it tells a deeper story depending on how you look at it. And for me, all of these tattoos have represented a time in my life or something that has resonated very well with me. And I kind of see it as telling a story, and each one is a different story, a different time, a different moment for me and where I was in life. So I kind of picture myself, a big part of it is I can kind of see myself retired, maybe on my deathbed, or I've passed, and it's like you're kind of getting that final, I don't know, you're almost getting presented for like your funeral or something like that, or you're just talking to people and they're like, case in point actually, when I was at the Yanes, Michael was there, and we were, Michael from the run, I should say, awesome guy, well done on your miler. It was such an awesome effort, him getting that. And he was like, what's the writing on your leg? And he said he couldn't read it. Obviously it's hard to read while running. And I kind of told him, and then I told him about all the other ones, and he's like, oh, all sources of inspiration. So it's kind of like that. And at the end of the day, if I can have something that can tell a story and kind of bring back memories, I guess. So I look at all of these and it's all different times. So with that being said, it's been 2 minutes 46 and I still haven't talked about one of my tattoos. So I'm pretty much going to, is this still tracking me? I'm going to stop the tracking because otherwise this is not going to work. So bulk of my tattoos are all on my arms and my back, and then one on my leg. So no particular order. Let us start with this one. So this one here, it says, do not go gentle into that good night, but rage against the dying of the light. Now this one in particular was, I was going for my first 100 kilometer run at the Yanes. This is back on the old course, and part of my inspiration for these runs was a ultra runner named Timothy Olsen. Now Timothy Olsen, he was ex-police force. He had substance abuse throughout his life, and he kind of like really didn't want to be where he wanted to be anymore, and he got into trail running and everything like that. So he really dived right into it, into running and everything, and he's gone on to running 100-mile events and nearly winning them. I'm not sure if he's won one, I can't be certain, but one of his videos was a poem and these were the words for it, and it resonates with me. Like in my 100 kilometer video, I was up on the top of Flinders and I scripted the whole poem and I set it on the GoPro. Audio was absolutely shit, but I done it. I enjoyed it. That was something I wanted to do. So after my first 100 kilometer, that's when I got that tattoo. That was, I think that was tattoo number 2, maybe. It might have been my second tattoo. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, I think it was most definitely my second tattoo. So now I'm going to move on to my other forearm. So this one, Amigos para siempre. Now this has a lot of stuff going on. So amigos para siempre means friends for life, or if you put it in the context of how Chris and Harleen on my cruise ship that I went on after my 100 miles last year, it's friends forever no matter how far apart. Now each of these are different moments in my life and different things that I'm happy with. So the boat anchor is a resemblance of the cruise ship and this quote here, and it what do you call it? It was the first time that I was happy after everything that I kind of went through, and it made me realize how happy I can be. So that was a big importance. Barbell, obviously, I love the gym, and it's been a great source of inspiration and challenges, and there's been a lot of growth in that area. Same with the shoes. One might think that I really enjoy running, just a little bit. This basket here, the basket of flowers, so if you can see that one there, I'll do a little tour. Here are my hanging plants I can't see properly. And there's one above you as well, which is just up there. This is one of my favorite ones. Actually, they're all my favorite. I like that one. That one over there, that's Kira's one. I think she really loved that one. And this one here, I'm trying to see what I can do for that one. I don't know if I'm doing the right stuff, but I'm trying. So yeah, that's all my friends, like from Aussie Broadband and friends in general, and yeah, they meant a lot to me through everything that I went through over the past couple of years, and they're such beautiful people. I love each and every one of them, and that's why I got that tattoo done on me. And then the number 13 for my longest standing friendship is Nathan's favorite number. We've been friends since I was 18 years old, so more than half my life. So yeah, it's amazing having a friendship like that, and I'd love to spend more time with Nathan as well. I don't know if Nathan will watch this, but if he does, hello Nathan, we should go get hot dogs. And now I might go get hot dogs. But anyway, that's that tattoo. So this is the most recent one. I think you could probably tell because it still looks fairly crisp. And yeah, I just love that one. Okay, next one. This was kind of two tattoos in one. So this says stay strong. And then on the back of here, it says you've got this. So yep, I've said it the right way. So that one, kind of a spur of the moment thing. Those that have ran with me, they'll hear me say that so many times. It's like, stay strong, you've got this. Keep your head up, relax your shoulders, let your legs do the work. I'm not getting all of those tattooed on me, but stay strong, you've got this. I say that so many times, and I just think it's so good to have that there. And a lot of like that placement, I got that back in 2019 or 2018, one of those years. It was when Mark and Marie and I were doing an 8-week challenge at Be Strong. Now, Be Strong is a gym that sadly has closed down over COVID a fair few years ago, but that was such a great gym. I loved the sled pushes there. I wish Sky Fitness had a sled. I would use it all the time. I should just get a wheelbarrow and just use that. That's essentially what it is, but I really loved that gym, and I did get super strong. Yes, I did get a little bit of body dysmorphia from completing that challenge, or the after effects of it, as I did feel like I had to be that weight. Like I had to be 93.4 kilos, which is the lowest I've been, in order to accomplish the things that I wanted to accomplish. So for example, my fastest 5k run was completed during that challenge. So it's been 6 years or so, 5-6 years since I've ran that PB of 20 minutes and 51 seconds. Now in recent times, I've hit 21 minutes 22, I think, at Traralgon Park Run, the same course. and I'm lingering around at the moment. Like today I'm about 103 kilos, but lately I've been more around 106. So my weight is still, my body's still recovering from the yu-yang, so it's going to be doing a bit of that until it stabilizes, like all the stress and everything leaves the body. So I have gotten much better, much better with my body dysmorphia, and I'm extremely proud of that. But yeah, I still love that gym. Okay, so I've done this one, I've done this one, I've done these two. Yep. So yeah, those ones, like the ones on here. I love World's Strongest Man, and I've really enjoyed Eddie Hall's videos, and he's got one of the beast that's there. So I primarily got these ones like first, kind of like some self-motivation things. So it's like if people are getting a photo of me or a squat or something, I just picture like those tattoos just popping out and just like, stay strong, you've got this. There was a time I was at Tough Mudder at Lardner Park, and there was a hanging rope challenge. This is also during that phase, during that 8-week challenge kind of thing. And the person that was commentating as I was doing this challenge was reading the tattoos, so I thought that was really cool. So that's a nice, good one. Yeah, I think I've covered enough on those ones. Now, this next one is the biggest tattoo I've ever had done. I'm not exactly sure how well it's going to stand out. I probably should have gotten something to tie my hair, but yeah. Whoops. This is still attached to my shirt. So, this one here. This is a whistling kite. Now, I have no idea what this looks like in the camera, so I'll just move forward a little bit. This is one of my favorite birds of prey, and it's taken after a photograph that I have done. So I don't know if you've seen it all or properly or not, but yeah. Bodybuilder pose, I don't know. But that's that one. I shall put my shirt back on. So that's the biggest one that's taken quite a bit of time to get done, but I'm happy with it. So that's my whistling kite tattoo. Now, the next one is going to be a little bit harder to get a video of. So, and now this was my very first tattoo. Yep, you can kind of see it. So it's a quote from a picture that I found on Facebook, and it basically says, I am a runner. I run in the rain and shine. I run in the light and darkness. I run until I cry, until I collapse, or until I cannot go on any further. And then I run one more mile, because I am a runner. I am unstoppable. I am unbeatable. It's something along those lines anyway. I can't remember it word for word anymore, as it has been quite a long time. So there's still some other tattoos that I'm hoping to get. If I had finished my miler, I probably would have been booking in for another tattoo, but I think I'm going to leave it as a treat for myself for when I do complete 100 miles, and I think it's going to be amazing. So with that being said, I think that will do for today's video. So amigos para siempre, friends for life. Do not go gentle into that good night, but rage against the dying of the light. Stay strong, you've got this. My whistling kite, and then the one that you've just read there on my calf muscle. I need to get one on my other leg, so I think that's going to be the next destination. Somewhere, maybe quads somewhere, might be nice, or my other calf muscle. So that's my process. So anyway, thank you all for watching. that's about it. That's my tattoo tour. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully that back one showed up nice. I need to get someone else to record it for me if I do another update on a tattoo tour in the future. So, thank you all. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye-bye. Bye. Final note, guys. Yes, there is going to be a video for the Yuyang's 100-mile run that I attempted the other week, but I need to be in the right mind frame for that. And I don't think it's going to be this week, but yes, I will be doing a video. It's going to be awesome. There's so much that happened on that run, and I don't think there's a video of me without my beard yet. But anyway, have a great day, guys. Bye.